No, she get
What happened last night? How did you feel
Last
now?
night I was incredibly well behaved, and I did not accept every drink that was bought for me, and I am not hungover right now.
That is so lovely and true. Hey! I was trying to run away.
So Marie, waiting for the official notification to take place, and grateful for everyone that's here and missing everyone that couldn't make it.
Oh, nice one. Can you say a few words to camera?
Vox Pop.
Yes, Vox Pop.
Congratulations, Conor and Moran. I'm so proud of you both.
So nice.
Okay, we wait. Vous allez donc les marier avec moi. Je vais vous poser la question une fois en français et madame posera la question une fois en anglais. Pour ne pas l'interrompre, je vais poser la question, enfin, une fois en français à vous, madame, et voilà. Madame Meren Johannes.
It's fine.
Go. Déclarez-vous vouloir prendre pour époux Monsieur Conor Ryan Eastop, ici présent?
Meryl, do you take Connor as your husband?
Monsieur Conor Ryan Eastop, déclarez-vous vouloir prendre pour épouse Madame Meren Johannes Ungo, ici présent?
Oui.
Madame, monsieur, vous avez répondu affirmativement à une question et c'est en vertu de votre consentement que je vous déclare unis par les liens du mariage.
You're not husband.
Il se trouve que vous aviez l'intention de faire un échange d'alliances, n'est-ce pas?
You're exchanging rings? Yes.
Avant que vous ne procédiez à cet échange, j'aimerais que vous me disiez à quand remonte cette tradition.
Je sais pas. Elle n'a pas décidé.
Savez-vous à quand remonte la tradition?
When did it start, this tradition of exchange of alliance?
Oh, I don't know. Je sais pas.
Non. Mais vous n'êtes pas posé la question. Alors vous le faites parce que tout le monde le fait. C'est ça?
C'est ça.
Et je vous rassure, vous n'êtes pas les seuls. Donc je vais vous raconter une histoire. Et ça, je pense que c'est une légende à ce propos. Alors, cette histoire est très romantique parce qu'elle remonte à l'époque des Égyptiens. En ces temps-là, les Égyptiens pensaient que le cercle était significatif d'un fil. Alors voilà, je vais vous laisser procéder à cet échange et on vous souhaite un amour infini, indestructible, à la hauteur des pharaons. Allez, qui va commencer?
June starts. I know it fits. So we're going with the left one, right?
Yeah, where's your left?
This is nice.
I'm not sure that it fits.
It does. Oh, yours will do that.
I'm not sure that it fits.
Just-
Can I have it on the right?
Yeah.
No, don't.
Is that?
Yeah.
Je vous invite à vous réinstaller sur les chaises quelques minutes, le temps de la lecture de ce document que je ne crois que vous n'avez pas. Ensuite, nous avons, oui, alors, madame.
C'est mal, c'est grave. C'est honorifique.
Ah, pourquoi?
C'est pas grave.
Moi, au début de ma fonction, en me disant, j'espère que tu le liras et que tous ces gens seront très heureux. Voilà. J'ai rencontré un jour,
I met one day.
j'ai rencontré un jour la moitié de ma vie, sans le savoir vraiment, sans en avoir envie. Et mon pas tout à coup a emboîté le sien pour aller n'importe où et suivre son chemin.
I met one day my other half without really knowing it, without really wanting to. And my step finally followed theirs to go anywhere, followed their path.
J'ai rencontré un jour la moitié de mon cœur. Juste au coin d'un regard et d'un sourire mon cœur. Si je l'avais perdu, j'aurais tout simplement cessé d'aimer la vie et les prochains 20 ans.
I met one day the half of my heart. In the corner of a look and mocking smile. If I had lost it, I would have simply stopped loving life in the next spring.
J'ai rencontré un jour la moitié de mon âme, et au fond de mes yeux renaissait une flamme. Le bonheur habitant les rêves les plus fous était enfin pour moi venu au rendez-vous.
I met one day half of my soul, and deep in my eyes a flame was reborn. The happiness inhabiting my wildest dreams had finally come to meet me.
J'ai rencontré un jour la moitié de moi-même, et ce jour-là, j'ai vraiment su dire je t'aime. Les larmes qui perlaient au bord de mes paupières avaient pris à l'amour l'éclat de son mystère.
I met one day half of myself, and that day I truly knew how to say I love you. The tears that were streaming down my face had taken from love the brilliance of its mystery.
J'ai rencontré un jour l'écho de ma passion, et j'y ai répondu sans me poser de questions. Que m'apportait le monde et même l'univers, puisque j'avais enfin rencontré ma lumière.
One day I met the echo of my passion, and I answered it without asking any questions. What did the world and even the universe matter to me since I had finally met my light?
Le soleil, c'est pour ça aujourd'hui, vous êtes dans cette lumière. Voilà, je vous souhaite encore beaucoup de bonheur et profitez parce que, vous savez, on ne sait jamais de ce qui est fait le lendemain et tout ce qu'on peut emporter avec soi chaque jour est un cadeau. Le temps qui passe, le présent, en français, est un cadeau.
You never know what tomorrow brings, so every day is a gift, a present.
En tous les cas, on va encore faire un exercice de voix avant que je ne sorte de la salle. Vous aviez l'intention de faire une haie d'honneur? Évidemment. Je vais ouvrir de ce côté-ci. Vous pourrez bénéficier d'un peu de soleil, il fera un peu moins chaud. Et avant que vous ne sortiez, on va leur faire une grande ovation parce que ce sont des jeunes mariés. J'aime cet exercice-là parce que la mairie est toujours très morte et il y a besoin d'entendre que vous êtes les jeunes mariés de la journée. Je vais compter jusqu'à 3 et j'imagine que tout le monde arrive à lire sur les doigts. Ou je le fais en anglais. Ça m'arriverait peut-être. Et nous allons crier tous ensemble « Vive les mariés ». Si ça vous va?
So she's going to count to 3 and we're all going to yell together at 3. Vive les mariés.
Comment vous le dites en anglais?
Or in English.
Long live the marriage.
Alors comme vous voudrez, mais nous on va le faire en « Vive les mariés ». En français, c'est joli ça. Allez, un bon exercice pour l'English. Vive les mariés.
Vive la mariée.
1, 2 et 3.
Vive la mariée. Vive les mariés. Vive les mariés.
Go Connor, go Connor, go Connor, go Connor.
You're being so chill.
Con, go on, eat some.
Please calm down.
I'll tell you why if you'll just listen.
That's nasty, Roberto. He is quite nasty. I thought Roberto...
Meron's family have come from all over Switzerland. It's been really, really good to get to know Meron's side of the family, but not met so much, except for Lydia. And also everyone else who's come from other bits of Switzerland and Geneva. But you get less credit for this. So, yeah, obviously writing a speech at very short notice for Connor was a bit difficult, mainly because he's a very strange boy. It's weird because he's the smartest guy in the room a lot of the time. Okay. Except for when Meron's there. No! But he's the smartest guy in the room a lot of the time. But he also manages to be the stupidest guy in the room at exactly the same time. He'll be telling us how the latest kind of biosequencing developments whilst tripping over his shoelace, or telling you about the latest philosopher he's read whilst his shirt's inside out, upside down, everything.
Hanging down.
Hanging down.
Eyes are on them.
Tuck your shirt in.
Oh, Sam, don't bring it down.
So, Connor would be good to tell stories about himself. Not much of it would be true, because he chats a lot of nonsense. Apparently he gets that from his dad.
Yeah!
But But yeah, me and Connor have shared a lot of times together, shared a lot of different things together, including scabies. At times. One of the kind of best things about being around Connor a lot of the time is one of the famous Connor meltdowns.
Oh!
Has anyone ever seen a Connor meltdown?
Yes!
Tell me more.
They're characterised mostly by him violently shouting at inanimate objects. So I remember one time we were doing something on the computer, it was an interview and the laptop wasn't working, and the insults he hurled at his computer were awful. I wish you would die. Your mother didn't raise you right. And go home. But yeah, if you ever get a chance to see a Connor meltdown, it's fantastic. So another thing I've heard a lot over today is Connor's such a nice guy.
All the street.
I'm still hoping we could be roommates. And I'm sure I'm not the only one in this room. Because, yes, we have to admit, you managed to put a smile on Maron's face every night. With an amazing dinner on our table. And for 10 other people, just in case they would drop by. I heard you sometimes worry. That's your food. Well, then, thanks for these worries, thanks for the care, and most of all, thanks for the love. Maron's crying as well. Sorry. Thank you guys.
We can hear
Can
you.
you get Tyler at the back?
What?
If I could just have your attention, one of the things I wanted to say is the person that I have found today, and every time I come to Geneva, it's given me the hugest generosity and kindness is Si. Just very quickly, sorry, but it's we've been to your house many times. You've shown us so much generosity, so much kindness, and we're forever grateful for that. It's a great privilege that our two families have come together today. It really, really means a lot. And we cannot thank you enough for, bringing up two beautiful children, Abel and obviously Meron. That's the very first person I wanted to thank. The second person I need to thank is obviously Meron. She is the most monumental person of humanity and of this ability that she has to give to other people, both in a medical sense, but just generally in a social sense. I cannot think of a most important and powerful person to have in my family. So, Meron, thank you so much for taking Connor off. For joining our family. So we are going to be relieved together. But no, seriously, you've got this incredible ability, this incredible talent of caring medically for other people, and that's a huge, huge gift. There is only one area that I think Meron needs. I don't talk about failure. I talk about areas for development. There's just one area for development. Every time we go to a hotel with a swimming pool, anywhere in France or Switzerland, Meron has got this a brilliant ability of saying, "Oh no, I'm dying in the swimming pool every single time." And we say, "Meron, just put your feet down." She said, and then she puts her feet down, and the water comes up to her. So there is some serious areas for development. The first, this love affair happened, I think, and I think Roberto has already sort of mentioned it when they discovered each other in the Simeon Mountains. I think it was in Ethiopia some years ago, 2017, I'm guessing. But just before Connor went off on that odyssey, and he went with his mate Roberto, and I'd sort of, there's a passage to a new world that he was going into. And what was his philosophy? So I asked him that, and he said, I want to find love, deeper love, real emotional connection with someone. And I said, well, that's fantastic. That's a really good reason to go on a travel. And so off he went and had this most amazing time. And about 2 or 3 months later, he came back, and I said, well, when he came out of the airport at Heathrow, I said, did you achieve that objective? And he said to me, yes, Dad. Me and Roberto have got a lot closer. Seriously, no, that's not how I do think, just thinking about Connor whilst we're talking about the two beautiful married people. Connor has some beautiful qualities, and one of them is that everything is the wrong way round with Connor, and I mean it is the best possible way. So for example, when he was a little boy of about 2 or 3, I threw him a football because in my mind he was going to play up front for Arsenal and he was going to play up front for England. And that was anyway, the ball went to him and he just looked and it trickled past him and he didn't take any notice.
Well done.
Anyway, fast forward to now, Connor now watches regularly Arsenal and knows all of the players, and so he's gone the other way round.
Zaka!
And the other thing that he does, he comes to Geneva, having fallen in love with Roberto. He comes to Geneva and he doesn't just come into an entry-level job in global health. Somehow he goes right high up into a senior position in a really important NGO in Geneva. And it's sort of like, how does he do that? And then there's sort of one other example. He doesn't do singing lessons when he wants to join the band, and be the lead vocalist. He just says, oh, I'll go and be a lead vocalist. I won't learn how to sing or anything. And so he goes off and he becomes a lead vocalist in his band, Giovanni Lemagranto. I suppose the point I'm making is that I cannot tell you how proud I am of him and of Meron. These are two of the greatest people of humanity for me, and I'm so proud of you both. So,
well said, Sam.
Even though you're the wrong way round, you're the best way round for me. And a final point, and then I'll shut up. In my life, I've been accused of being a princessing type of father. Like a princess. And I thought, okay, I'm going to take on a daughter-in-law today. And I thought, oh my God, is there room for 2 princesses? Because I thought, and then I thought a bit about it and said, no, that isn't going to happen. Ailish is going to still be the princess. Sorry, but I can't have 2 in my life. But Ailish, you're also a very, very important.
No, I don't care.
So listen, I wanted to now just conclude by saying, look, there's someone I want to invite up here to do another toast to all of you. And this is a person who has got the most beautiful language ability in another language. It's not Amharic, it's not French, it's not German, it's not whatever the traditional Swiss language is. It is Irish. So can you get you to put your hands together, please, for lovely Maria.
Okay. Slán na bhar agus go mara na maná go jo. And in English that is, health to the men and may the women live forever.
go before the groom because I know he has the closing item of the evening. I don't really have anything prepared, but I do know Melon for the last 12 years, has it been? 12 years? It's a long time, right? Way too long. So the way it happened was, I also went to medical school. It lasted a few months. But Melon is what I got out of that. And I thought actually a fun story the way we met, because you know how in university you have this photo and like, I'm in Ethiopia. Okay, what are you doing there? So I don't know, I'm gonna go hiking. Okay. She goes on a hike, she comes back, she's like, oh, I met a boy. Like, my mom, she never talks about boys. And then she goes, yes, sir. It's a white boy.
Wow. Holy God.
Holy God. And she's like, okay. And this was like September, you know. She comes back. She's like, yeah, I got his phone. We started texting.
It's cute.
And then, okay, man, forget about the boy. What are you going to do with your life now? Finish your studies, you know. Move on. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go learn English. I'm thinking about the States. Okay, go, you know. New York, Boston. Few weeks go by. You know what? I'm actually thinking about London.
London, England, yeah.
Well, does it happen to be because of a boy? No. It's closer. So she goes, January comes, she goes to London, she has a flat, she has a class. Like, first day, she lands. Now, have you arrived? Have you settled in? Yes. I have a date tonight. Like, okay, man, I thought you wanted to learn English. But he is English.
He speaks English.
So he says.
A few hours later, now, how was it? He is late. I've been waiting for 2 hours. 2 hours.
2 hours.
2 hours, ladies and gentlemen.
That was a very important reason.
She's like, okay, man, 2 hours for a boy, that's too much, you know. Like, yeah, well, he said something about saving children. And like, okay, well, you know, it's the first day here, you just arrived. Give him a chance. Here we are. You're welcome. So that's my contribution to tonight's event. Thank you for being here.
I just want to basically use this time to thank everyone and the structure. I just came with a framework in mind because I knew I couldn't remember lots of words. Right? So I needed a framework. That's the only solution that I could have. So I've got a framework about thank yous. So I'm going to go through the thank yous. So what I want to say is there's a little introduction to the thank you. So there's some history and some quite tense family history based on my father has taught me everything I needed to know to get to where I am with Meron today. That's all my thank you. And that's all positive and all negative. He's taught me everything positive and negative. And the most important thing he taught me, most important thing when you're making a speech at your wedding is to thank Ellen Ryan. Thank you very much for being the matriarch of a huge, complicated, extended family that creates a huge amount of, you know, interesting problems for you to solve every day.
We love you!
I know we bring you a lot of, you know,
Problem.
variety and meaning into your life. And I know that you enjoy and hate solving all of these problems. So thank you. And thank you, Dad, for your beautiful words and all the advice and all the wisdom that you've given me over the years.
Nice.
I love you both so much. And of course, I will not follow in any footsteps of previously collapsed pathways. And will thank Meron for being the epitome of a Taoist master today. Not doing anything in terms of planning, but to be fair to her, she has been finding us a place to live, probably higher, and that's how we split the task. So I plan today. She finds us a place to live, and that is genuinely where our skills lie. I'm not good at finding places to live. Roberto can already mention the scabies. I also came off of bunk beds that we lived in together as in an abandoned women's prison. So you know, Meron has learned from that. And thank you so much for putting up with my meltdowns that have been mentioned. Building up my confidence and my very fragile ego, which is like a beautiful piece of crystalline artwork, which is on a very, very delicate edge. Thank you for plastering it back together regularly.
Nice.
I love you very, very much. I'd also like to thank Anu, particularly because when we met on the hiking trip and I just started flirting with Meron, there was a huge rainstorm coming, and they actually left the hiking trip before us, a day before us, and Anu gave me her rain jacket for the huge storm we could see coming, and that gave me the perfect excuse to meet up with them both again in Bondi. So thank you very much. And Anil, thank you very, very much for your beautiful words. And also, I do feel that you did a lot of work, laying the groundwork with the family before I arrived. I remember being briefed by you before being first introduced to Simon. And also I remember, and I distinctly felt, even though you hid it, that it was a go, no-go kind of meeting, and it was quite high pressure. But I think it did end with a go, so thank you very much for that. Sahai, thank you so much for you are a mother to me. You have been a mother to me since I've been here. You know, I've come to a foreign country and you really let me feel something. And also Harek, Amala, Mulu, thank you so much for inviting me deep into your family and going into that. And thank you for coming today. And then all of the cousins, I can see all of them. A beautiful experience coming to Switzerland, and also learning more about your family and dynamics and the humour that you have. You know, it's been great. And I'm really scared now that I'm going to forget to say thank you to important people, and I feel like I spent a lot of time, so I just really want to thank every single person who's come today, because it means so much to us, and I know we didn't plan anything, and it's sort of spontaneously come out of the ethers in a way that makes it more special. But thank you all so much for coming, and that really means.
This is it. This is the love story. This is the person that matches him. And I've never seen anything different in all their years together. I've never failed in thinking this is a great love story. They have their challenges, we all have those, but they're so good together. They really love each other. They work it through, and I'm so delighted to know that they're together. And don't cry, Meron. I'm delighted that they're together, and I wish them the best. And the second thing is meeting Meron's family, meeting Sai, meeting Abel, meeting the wider family. You just like Meron, really, like just an extension. And I'm delighted to have you in my life, and I hope you'll come to London and we'll get to know each other more, we'll be more like friends.
And Kerry.
I'm Kerry. And obviously our life in Ireland in Kerry. And I can't put a price on that. So, you know, that's what life is about. But I love them. I love Conor, obviously, he's my baby. We love Meron. Sai is amazing, you know. Abel, where is he? Sai's my I love you all. Wish you the best. It's going to be a great ride. Yeah. Look forward to being in it together.
What about this for y'all? What is love? What is love? What is love? Is it just a heart? No, it's more than a heart. What is love? What is love?
Oh my god! No, that's my do re mi fa sol la si do. I don't think that is that. I
Don't